Be good to see him in action with the bat in hand as well. But at 115 for 3, there's still work to be done because this surface, as we saw last night, only gets better with the dew factor. Again from Bipul, changing it up beautifully. We've seen he's not afraid to toss it up, take pace off it. That time around, just changing that trajectory completely. Such a smart customer.
He is. He's a very smart operator. He's always taking that time out. You see him, he'll start wiping the ball. He'll just take extra time out of the game. And that's the great thing. These are little tactics, but it's astute thinking. What he's doing, he's giving time for the batsman to think, ooh, what's going to happen next? What is he going to look to bowl? And that's where the doubt starts creeping in. And this is, really good, bowling from here again. Again, beautiful. That is really close, but you can see he took mid-wicket out. And that's one of the reasons why I think he's so impressive for a left-arm spinner.
Just sliding down leg for our liking here. That's why the half appeal, not going upstairs with that one. Good, Vinny likes to go to cow corner. We've seen that in the past. It's one of his favourite shots. Just no turn on offer. Again, going on with the arm. Little inside edge as well. This time inside out. I don't think he's got all of it. Fall short of Anurit in no man's land, and still beautiful, beautiful bowling from Bipul Sharma. You can see how wet it is. He's going to that towel after every delivery, but great control.
Yeah, indeed. And what he's doing, he's giving the ball air and he's changing the seam positions. There's subtle variations, some dip, some don't. And, he's a brilliant canny customer.
And he stitches together another fantastic over for the Lions. Just 5 runs from it. 13 gone. It's 118 for 3.
Place going at 9.08, which is good considering the fact that you've got 7 wickets in hand.
Yeah, it is indeed, and I think they've done really well at this going rate. If they keep going at this rate, they'll look to get to about 180. But I'm hoping, well, they'll be hoping the Tycoons that they can get to 200 from here. That'll be a really good score because we saw yesterday, Delhi Warriors, they chased that down very comfortably. It does get easier to bat on later on. And we'll look at this. What an unbelievable effort. That is what you call commitment in the field. And if you look at this, the timing and the jump one-handed, that is absolutely magnificent.
Dry smile there from JP. I mean, he realizes how good that is. Just sort of drifting onto the pads, tightening it up, not giving him any space to free his arms, Monty. You've done that a lot yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the reason you do that is actually just to, make the batsmen to make room for themselves. If they want to hit the ball, then they've got to move towards X stump.
Or you've got to hike it. That's a cross-batted shot. So they bowl that angle so that, it sort of follows you. So you can't hit it in the offside because the ball's like an in-swinger coming into you. So now your only chance is going on the longer side. Beautifully bowled. You saw that little early step out and bowled it wide.
And I think, in fact, the ball being slightly wet is helping the spinners. It's taken them, it takes that slightly time out of the game, gets them to think what they need to do. Any field changes they can do as well. And there's good changes in length. That's been the impressive thing. The lines, the length, what they look to do, I think this has been a deliberate tactic against the right and the left-hander. They are not giving any room to swing their arms.
And that's the way it should be. Hit, but mid-wicket will get to it. It'll just be the single. 14 gone, 123 for 3. Generally would expect the taller buildings to show up now. That was very good in the power play, as you can see, from the taller buildings. Once the power play was over, that's when the buildings have slightly shortened.
Yeah, Jody, they need a few more skyscrapers, don't they? If they want to get to that magical total of 200. And if they go at 12 and over from here, they get to 195. This is the time now. Yeah, absolutely. Right time to target. That's gone high up in the air. And it's got enough on it. That's an unbelievable strike. Good start for Marsh.
And looks like he enjoyed it too. Rise smile from the former orange cap winner in the IPL. That's a mighty hoik. I enjoyed that. Headed off the screws, rolling back the clock.
Absolutely. He loves a bit of room, and once there's any room on it, he can free his arm and hit the ball out of the park. And even the fans are loving it. They are enjoying this. And it's a good start to the over for the Tycoons.
Another one. Has he got enough? Yup. Flat onto the side screen. The Sean Marsh show has just started. He's getting his feel back. He hasn't played for a while, but it's a good time to get your form back. And he's hitting it off the screws.
Absolutely, yes. He got picked the left very quickly, and then he knew what he had to do. Hit it straight, and that was a real big one. And that was probably the better one of the lot. And it certainly was. It's his second six already. And he's going again. It's high, it's long, and it's straight to the man. This is great bowling, isn't it? Sharma, he goes to, you can hit me for sixes, as many as you want, but I'm going to still give the ball air.
Slightly slower in the air. Just got the timing a little bit all right. That's all he needed. Look at that. Slow and far away from the hitting up, onto the angle. Sort of going away. He had to sort of drag it from outside off stump. More height than distance. Anurit Singh, safe as houses. Marsh has played a good number, 33 of 21. The Tycoons, 135 for 4. Remember the name. Rise smile from England stalwart Monty Palliser. Remember the name.
ক্লায়েন্ট রাজি হয়েছে, তুমি আসতে পারবে তো সময়ের মধ্যে?
এত চিন্তা করো না, আমাদের অনেক সময় আছে।
To actually execute the shot, and he completely did him in the air and off the pitch as well. This is beautiful bowling from Sharma. And I think when you look at Sean Marsh, he's thinking, how has he done me there? Well, that's the art. That's the art of spin bowlers, aren't they? And he loves it. He loves batsmen coming out after him. And in fact, when you hit him for a six, probably want to get off strike. Better option here from Carlos Brathwaite.
Can take a little bit of time, can Carlos. They're going at 9.27, which in T20 parlance in 14 overs is very good. And they want to have enough firepower going into the last 18 balls. When the slog starts depends on how many wickets you have in hand. If you have many, you can start that a bit earlier. Maybe another over or two is when they will throw caution to the wind.
Well, that's the right option for Marsh, really. Left-hander, ball spinning the ball in. Makes it a lot more easier. This again, Stuart Benny, I think, he's got to start taking that role as well. He's got to start going for the boundaries. 12 runs from 11 deliveries. He's got to get going.
Especially now that Marsh is left. So now it's on him. That's the reason why you don't want Carlos Brathwaite to feel the pressure of a few dots or a few singles here and there. Give him a little bit of time to get his bearings. That's when it's Binney who needs to do the needful. $14 from this one, a successful one, 15 gone, 137.4. Tap on the watch, the APL Apollo strategic timeout. Back from the APL Apollo strategic timeout, and both the teams will have their strategies in place. Tycoons will be saying, what do we do in the next 30 legitimate balls? And the Lions were thinking, how do we get 2-3 wickets to get into the back end?